we could relate to others' feeling and sense the influence we have on others, is it easier to develop the habit of living collectively? If thinking in other people's shoes enables us to have more empathy than living in a monastery or a separated life without someone close to us or lacking of life experience for us to relate to, does any of these slow us down from developing empathy? Yes. And that is why when Buddha was gone, at that moment before the funeral was performed, before he was cremated, there were already different views about his teachings. One of the views is that everybody has to face their own karmas, so who are we to intervene? If somebody is suffering, that's his karma. If somebody is happy, that's his karma. So who are we to suffer? Who are we to interfere, to intervene? So that was one school of thought. And another school of thought is Mahayana. I am working towards my nirvana, towards my moksha. And if someone is coming together, why not? I am already sailing, I have a ship, and I have so much space in my ship. So if somebody would like to get a ride, why not? Let's go together. These are the two main schools. If you choose to live in a monastery, first of all, there is no such thing as a monastery in the world today. No such thing. Maybe in some places, in remote places, but maybe in the Himalayas or in some mountains. But even you have a small monastery with just 2 or 3 people living in the monastery, you have collectivity. So why do you want to limit yourself to 2, 3, 4 people? Ashram should be vibrant. And it is difficult to live in the ashram. It's not easy. If you think it is easy to live in the ashram, it is not. You live at home with your family, you have your conflicts, you have your problems, you have your fights sometime you choose not to speak to each other for years altogether. Family, blood relatives, siblings, they can be not talking to each other for years and years. And in the ashram, you have no such blood relationship. Everyone is different. Someone from this country, someone from that country. Even if you are Balinese, you come from this place, certain place, this, area, and different areas, different dialects even. Different ways of thinking, different ways of praying. So living in the ashram is not easy. It is only while you live in the ashram that you can develop a real empathy. Otherwise, you cannot feel this empathy. You can be sympathetic towards someone. You go to certain orphanage every week, every Sunday you visit an orphanage. You distribute some food packages, you give something, or you help, you adopt a child, you pay for his tuitions. It's being sympathetic. My master used to remind us, it is very easy to feel pity towards someone. But to have a real empathy, which means I'm concerned about you, and equally concerned, we have 150 children. I was invited by the children on, what day was it? Saturday. And after Monday. And after I come back from the event, from school, I could not sleep. I have not been able to sleep for 2 nights. There are certain things on my mind. I've been thinking and thinking, how to solve this? How to solve this? I'm concerned about you. Your parents have given you birth. Do you understand me? Your parents have given you birth. You have some karmic debts with them. Yeah, credit and debit. Your parents are here also, some of your parents. That's why I'm telling you this. Your relationship with your parents are based on karmic debts. Certain loans you have taken in any form. Now you come to pay, or they have taken some loan from you. Now you have to pay. They have to pay. So certain karmic relation, but your relationship with the teachers, it's not based on karma. Your teachers are devoting their time, and they are not ordinary teachers. They are not teaching. Most of the teachers you have in the school are not there to make money. When we started this school, who understood my vision? Harumini and some very, very few. Who else? Rosanta and of course Anti. Only three. Only three of them could understand my vision. And they devoted their time. This is empathy. They have no karmic debts with you. They don't have to pay you anything. You don't have to pay them anything. But they are doing this out of love, out of real empathy, not for money. So where can you practice this empathy? That's why Krishna is very clear. There is a big difference between Karma Yoga and Kriya. We are only doing Kriya. We are just acting. We work, that is action. We walk, that is action. Anything we do is just purely action. Karma Yoga means to serve selflessly. And that you find in the school. So let me tell you, the love that these teachers have for you, my master would always tell us, is 1,000 times more than your mother can possibly love you. Can possibly love you. Remember this. Tomorrow you may or may not be in the school. If I am healthy enough, I'll try to come for your report card, because some of you may decide not to continue. I'll try to be there if I'm healthy to bid you farewell. Some of you may not join us again. Remember my words that these teachers you will never ever get again in your life. Any school you go to in Bali, in Jakarta, anywhere in Indonesia, you won't find dedicated souls like that. Remember their service, remember their love for you. That's the least you can do. So yes, if you are living in the ashram, then you have a chance. You have an opportunity to try to develop a real sense of empathy. I always tell my ashram people, those who are staying here, if someone is not coming out from the room, find out what is happening. Is he sick? Is he feeling not good? What is happening? I always tell them, I have been reminding them over and over again, don't be indifferent. Indifference is a satanic trait. I don't care for you. Agape, is it? Emang go pikirin. Emang go pikirin. Emang go pikirin is a satanic trait. Is the character of Satan. So, be divine. When you are in the ashram, be divine. Develop this empathy. Once, at the time of your death, you'll remember my words. The only thing that helps you is this empathy that you have developed, love that you have developed, not all the scriptures that you have read, not all the work you have done, everything. Nothing is coming to your mind at that time. The only thing that can save you from feeling sorry about life is if you have truly practiced and developed empathy in your life.